Ready to meet the wildest pets you never knew people actually own? Buckle up because this list is going to blow your mind. Number 5. The axolotl. This adorable amphibian looks like a real-life Pokemon, but it's 100% real. Axolotls are famous for their permanent smile, external gills, and ability to regenerate limbs, and they stay cute and tiny forever. Just remember, they need a proper aquatic setup to stay healthy. Number 4. The fennec fox. Native to the Sahara Desert, these little guys have huge ears that help them stay cool and hear prey underground. Despite their wild nature, some people actually keep them as pets. But beware, fennec foxes are super energetic, need lots of space, and love to dig. Definitely not for the average pet owner. Number 3. The capybara. You've heard of guinea pigs, but have you ever seen their giant cousin? The capybara is the largest rodent in the world, and they're surprisingly great pets. These gentle social animals love swimming, relaxing, and hanging out with other animals. They get along with everything: dogs, cats, even ducks. But here's the catch. Capybaras need lots of water and a big space to roam. Number 2. The sugar glider. These tiny marsupials can glide through the air like a flying squirrel. Super social and loving sugar gliders bond deeply with their owners and even like to sleep in their pockets. But don't let their cuteness fool you. These nocturnal creatures need a special diet and lots of attention to stay happy. And finally, at number 1, the miniature donkey. Standing only 3 feet tall, these lovable animals are incredibly friendly, playful, and great with kids. They even show affection like dogs. But here's the deal. You can't keep just one. Mini donkeys are social creatures and need a buddy to stay happy. And there you have it. 5 unbelievable pets that are 100% real. Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more awesome animal facts. See you next time. Am I the only one that didn't know you can play music with lightning? Let's dive into the top 5 musical instruments you won't believe exist. First up at number 5 we have the glass harmonica. Benjamin Franklin didn't just dabble in electricity. He invented this too. It uses spinning glass bowls to create a haunting, ethereal sound. To play it, just wet your fingers and gently touch the edges of the spinning discs, like running your finger around a wine glass. Number 4 is the octobass. Imagine a double bass but on steroids, over 11 feet tall. It plays notes so deep, you feel them more than you hear them. Since it's too big for fingers alone, players use levers to press the strings and bow them like a regular bass. Floating into third place, it's the theremin. One of the only instruments you play without touching it. Move your hands near its antennas. The closer to one, the higher the pitch, while the other controls the volume. It's perfect for spooky movie soundtracks. Lighting up at number 2 is the pyrophone, also known as the fire organ. This instrument produces sound by igniting flames inside tubes. As the flames heat the air, they create sound waves, making an instrument that literally sounds like fire. And at number 1, we have the sousaphone. It's a modified Tesla coil that turns electricity into music. By controlling the frequency of electrical discharges, it produces different musical notes, like an electronic lightning symphony. There you have it, the top 5 musical instruments you won't believe exist. Which one blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more musical discoveries. See you next time. Why do people chase cheese down a hill, or iron clothes on a mountain? Here's why. Starting off at number 5 we have cheese rolling. Every year in England, folks race down a ridiculously steep hill chasing after a rolling wheel of cheese. First person to reach the bottom wins, if they can stay on their feet. All you need is a hill, a cheese wheel, and the courage to tumble at full speed. Just remember, gravity always wins. At number 4, we have extreme ironing. It's exactly what it sounds like. People take ironing boards to extreme locations like mountain cliffs, underwater, or even while skydiving. Find an extreme place, bring an ironing board, and press those wrinkles out. Bonus points for creativity. Diving into number 3, it's underwater hockey. Instead of ice, this version is played at the bottom of a swimming pool with a weighted puck and tiny hockey sticks. Hold your breath, use your mini stick to push the puck and try to score on the opponent's goal, all while swimming like a fish. Jumping into number 2, we have bossa ball. This high-flying sport combines volleyball, trampolines, and soccer into one epic game. Teams of 3, 5 players hit the ball over the net using any body part, feet, hands, or even a backflip. The trampoline makes for crazy aerial moves. And at number 1, it's Quidditch. Inspired by Harry Potter, this real-life sport is played by thousands worldwide. No flying, but plenty of running, tackling, and strategy. Players run with broomsticks between their legs, scoring by throwing a ball through hoops while dodging bludgers, thrown dodgeballs. The game ends when someone catches the snitch, a fast runner wearing a tail. There you have it, the top 5 sports you won't believe are real. Which one would you try? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more crazy sports. See you next time. I bet you didn't know about these jaw-dropping locations. Today, we're diving into the top 5 tourist spots you won't believe exist. Ready to be amazed? Kicking off our list at number 5, we have the Door to Hell. Located in the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan, this giant crater has been burning for over 50 years. Back in 1971, scientists accidentally set an underground gas field on fire, thinking it would burn out in a few days. Surprise, it's still going. At number 4, it's Fly Geyser. This otherworldly rainbow-colored geyser is actually man-made. In the 1960s, a drilling accident in Nevada, USA caused minerals and hot water to erupt, creating this constantly growing alien-like geyser. Coming in at number 3, we have Spotted Lake. This lake in Canada looks like it's covered in giant polka dots. The spots are actually mineral deposits that form when the water evaporates in summer. Indigenous people consider it sacred, and honestly, it looks straight out of a painting. At number 2, it's the Giant's Causeway. These perfectly shaped hexagonal rocks look too perfect to be natural, but they are. Formed by volcanic eruptions over 50 million years ago, these basalt columns create a breathtaking pathway into the sea. Legend says giants built them. Believe what you want. And at number 1, it's the Blue Lava Volcano. Located in Indonesia, this volcano looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Instead of red-hot lava, Mount Ijen emits electric blue flames at night. The lava isn't actually blue, it's burning sulfur gases that ignite as they escape. The result? A glowing blue volcano. There you have it. The top 5 tourist spots you won't believe exist. Which one is going on your travel bucket list? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing destinations. See you next time.
Ready to feast your eyes on some automotive marvels? Let's count down the top 5 exotic cars you won't believe exist. Starting off at number 5, we have the Bugatti La Voiture Noire. This beauty boasts a quad-turbocharged 8.0-litre W16 engine wrapped in sleek carbon fibre. At nearly $18 million, it's the most expensive car in the world. Cruising in at number 4 is the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. The 5.0-litre twin-turbo V8 engine and over 1,600 horsepower, this beast can soar past 300 miles per hour. Mind-blowing, right? Taking third place, it's the Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio. Only 6 of these masterpieces exist. With a 4.3-litre V8 engine, it can rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. A true blend of exclusivity and speed. At number 2, we have the McLaren Speedtail. Its hybrid engine churns out 1,035 horsepower, propelling it to a top speed of 250 miles per hour. The futuristic design looks straight out of a sci-fi flick. And finally, at number 1, the Rimac C_2. This electric hypercar is a game-changer, producing a jaw-dropping 1,914 horsepower. It's so fast it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.85 seconds, faster than some fighter jets. There you have it, the top 5 exotic cars you won't believe exist. Which one would you want to drive? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insane car content. See you next time.
Think you've seen it all when it comes to laptops? Think again. These 5 laptops are so bizarre, unique, or ahead of their time that most people don't even believe they exist. But trust me, they do. Let's dive in. At number 5, we have the Acer Predator 21X. Imagine a laptop with a 21-inch curved display. Yes, curved! It's a 19-pound gaming monster with dual GTX 1080 GPUs, a mechanical keyboard, and even a built-in eye tracker. But with a $9,000 price tag, it felt more like a sci-fi concept than a real product. Next up, the OLPC X01. This was a laptop designed for education in developing countries, featuring a solar-powered display, an indestructible design, and a battery that could be charged with a hand crank. It looked like a toy, but this little guy was actually a tech marvel. Number 3 is the Asus ROG mothership. Think of it as a gaming laptop that stood up like a monitor with a detachable keyboard. Packed with an RTX 2080 and liquid metal cooling, it was basically an all-in-one desktop pretending to be a laptop. Weird? Absolutely. But real? You bet. Now let's throw it way back to the Compact Concerto from 1993. It was basically the first 2-in-1 laptop with a detachable touchscreen and stylus. People thought Microsoft invented this idea with the Surface. Nope, Compaq did it decades earlier. And finally at number 1, the Toshiba Libretto 70 CT. Imagine a fully functional Windows 95 laptop that fits in your pocket. This tiny beast had a trackpad on the side instead of below the keyboard. It was the original ultra-portable before netbooks or MacBooks even existed. And there you have it, 5 laptops so strange most people don't even believe they were real. Which one blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more crazy tech. If you're a thrill seeker, you need to hear about these jobs. Buckle up because these are the top 5 most dangerous jobs no one believes exist. At number 5, we have snake milking. Yeah, that's a thing. These professionals extract venom from deadly snakes like cobras and rattlesnakes to create life-saving anti-venom. One wrong move and they could be the ones needing the antidote. Next up, high-voltage power line workers. These guys literally work on live power lines carrying hundreds of thousands of volts, sometimes from a helicopter. One wrong move and they become instant toast. But hey, someone's got to keep the lights on. Number 3 is sewer diving. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. In places like Mexico City, workers dive into raw sewage. We're talking toxic waste, dead animals, and whatever else people flush, to unclog blockages. Hazmat suit? Nope, just a regular wetsuit. Imagine the smell. Coming in at number 2 we have volcano scientists, also known as volcanologists. Their job? Getting dangerously close to active volcanoes to study lava flows, gas emissions, and potential eruptions. Some have literally died on the job, but their research helps save lives. And at number 1, human cannonballs. That's right, some people get paid to be shot out of a cannon at over 60 miles per hour. There's no steering, no second chances, just a net waiting on the other side. If they miss, well, you get the idea. And there you have it. 5 insanely dangerous jobs most people don't even believe are real. Which one shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more crazy facts. Ready to be shocked by nature's weirdest disasters? Let's jump in. We've all heard of hurricanes and earthquakes. But what if I told you there are natural disasters so bizarre, most people don't even believe they exist? Let's dive into the top 5 strangest natural calamities that are 100% real. At number 5 we have fire tornadoes or firenadoes. Imagine a tornado, but instead of wind and debris, it's spinning flames. These happen when wildfires create intense heat, causing fire and ash to spiral into a terrifying vortex. It looks straight out of an apocalypse movie, but it's real. Next up, ice tsunamis. No, I'm not talking about a frozen wave from a disaster film. This is a real phenomenon. When strong winds push massive sheets of ice from lakes onto land, they bulldoze everything in their path. People have literally watched walls of ice crash into their homes. Number 3 is earthquake lights. Right before or during major earthquakes, the sky sometimes glows with mysterious, colorful lights. Scientists still don't fully understand why, but one theory is that underground stress releases electrical energy into the atmosphere. It's like a natural UFO show right before the ground shakes. Coming in at number 2, we have exploding lakes. This rare disaster, called a limnic eruption, happens when a lake suddenly releases a massive cloud of deadly carbon dioxide, suffocating everything nearby. It happened in Cameroon's Lake Nyos in 1986, killing over 1,700 people instantly. And at number 1, the Great Molasses Flood. It sounds ridiculous, but in 1919, a giant storage tank in Boston burst open, releasing a wave of sticky molasses that moved at 35 miles per hour, flattening buildings and trapping people. Believe it or not, this sugary disaster killed 21 people and injured 150 more. And there you have it. 5 natural disasters so crazy most people don't even believe they happened. Which one shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insane facts. Think you've got the skills to tackle the toughest instruments? Let's find out. Coming in at number 5, we've got the violin. It's got no frets, so you've got to be a finger placement ninja. And the bowing? Get it wrong, and it sounds like a catfight. Number 4 is the French horn. This brass beauty requires breath control that's basically Olympic level. One wrong pucker and you're hitting notes you didn't even know existed. Wait, the piano at number 3? Yup. It's not just plinking keys like a toddler. Mastering this beast means coordinating both hands and reading 2 lines of music. Piece of cake, right? At number 2, we have the oboe. With its double reed, you need to perfect your airflow and lip pressure. Otherwise, you'll sound more like a duck than a musician. And the toughest of them all, number 1, the bagpipes. It's a full-body workout with no room for a breath break. One wrong squeeze and you're in wailing disaster territory. So, could you master any of these? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more amazing content. Some sports are all about skill, others, they push the limits of danger, from brutal impacts to extreme heights. These sports are not for the faint of heart. Here are the top 5 most dangerous sports in the world. Imagine football, but without the pads. Rugby is a full-contact sport where massive hits and brutal tackles are just part of the game. Players sprint at full speed, colliding with bone-crushing force, leading to broken noses, dislocated shoulders, and concussions. If you're not tough as nails, you won't last long. You versus a 2,000-pound beast, who's winning? In bull riding, you have to stay on an enraged bull for 8 seconds, which might not sound long until you're getting whipped around like a rag doll. One wrong move, and you could be trampled, thrown, or gored. Only the fearless take on this challenge. Catching a wave is fun, until it's the size of a building. Big wave surfers chase waves that reach 50, 60, even 100 feet high. Wipe out, and you could be held underwater for minutes, slammed into rocks, or even caught in deadly currents. Oh, and did we mention the sharks? Rock climbing is tough enough with ropes, but what if you had none? Free solo climbers scale massive cliffs and mountains with zero safety equipment. One mistake, and it's a straight fall to the ground. The sheer mental and physical control needed is unreal. No second chances here. At number 1 we have the ultimate adrenaline rush, base jumping. Jumping off skyscrapers, cliffs, or bridges, all with a tiny parachute, sounds fun. Until you realize one miscalculation means game over. Even experienced jumpers face extreme winds, malfunctions, and split-second decisions that could be fatal. It's considered the most dangerous sport on Earth. Would you try any of these sports? Or do you know someone crazy enough to? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more thrilling content.